Welcome traders, and in this video we're going to be looking at 4 important trading tools. So the first tool is your trading platform or your trading software. Now there are many different softwares, charting softwares, trading platforms, trading platforms where you only be placing trades, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, that sort of thing. That I've come across through my personal journey through many different softwares. So it's not always just MetaTrader 4 that we're going to be using. Obviously MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, great programs in order to actually place trades, manage your account, and actually grow capital. But when it actually comes to charting software, there's many other softwares and platforms out there, such as TradingView, which is the most popular now, and there's some other various charting softwares for like the PC, such as Sierra Charts, and yeah, so it's important to actually get a grip and a handle of all your different charting softwares you're going to be using. Most commonly, it's just going to be either MetaTrader and TradingView. But there are so many other softwares out there which enable certain different tweaks or different abilities, and actually how you look at the charts, look at the data, the volume, volatility, and then basically going from that. There's such traders like NinjaTrader, which are also popular trading platforms, and also CTrader, which is a new sort of platform which is allowing traders to actually place trades on there. But as we always say, it's always good to split up your actual execution platforms to your charting professional softwares. And when you do this, then you actually create a bit of a divide between your analysis and the actual floating positions, the trades that are open, so that you can actually keep MetaTrader strict, purely on the bankroll, on the risk management side of things, and then TradingView is more creative. You're actually looking at where the instruments are going to be going, where the key levels are going to be, so then you don't have to have any drawing tools on MetaTrader, because MetaTrader can be a little bit of a clunky platform, whereas TradingView is very neat in terms of actually dragging the chart around and drawing onto the chart. There are some certain brokers that do allow you to actually trade through TradingView, but for most cases we're going to be using MetaTrader and MetaTrader 5, obviously, for all of our funded accounts here at Forex Traders UK. Next tool we have is financial calendars. Now this is quite important. Whether you're a fundamental trader or not a fundamental trader, you really want to be having a look and exploring all of the different events, data, news announcements that's really going to affect your trades or your watch list. So you can look at websites such as forex.com, myfxbook.com, or even Bloomberg. You can gather the data that's actually provided through these platforms. Obviously, forex.com and Bloomberg are, they're going to tend to deliver more of the news articles, whereas MyFXBook is basically very much analytical when it comes to actually the data, timings of news announcements, and also the severity of how much impact is that going to cause onto that certain currency. And you can obviously use all of these in a way actually to adapt to your trades. If there are certain news events that are going to be coming out which are very high impact, then you can adjust your trades around that, perhaps even close trades depending on the situation, and also capital preservation. So here we are on myfxbook.com, and if you go to so you can go to home, economic calendar, and then when you're on this page, it's obviously going to bring all the events. Now all of these events have already taken place, and you can see what's actually coming up with the severity here. So you can see like the pound news coming up in 43 minutes, medium impact. There's going to be some in a couple of hours time, USD news, sort of high impact news, and you can also go in and sort of click into it, explore what's happened previously in the other news announcements, what's happened before, and then you can actually study these in a little bit further if you feel like you need to. But yeah, that's basically how you sort of can go basically and plan your week ahead, plan your days ahead of exactly what pairs you're going to be looking at, what trades you're going to be looking at, what you're going to be looking to get into, and then make adjustments based upon the economic calendar. So the next tool is obviously your trading journal. Now the journals and the calculators are very important to actually manage your trades, and also build the plan, because we need solid plan, we need a solid consistency and routine of exactly what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be trading, and basically, managing it all, because it all comes down to your preparation, and how well you can be prepared as a trader is obviously gonna determine how well you're actually gonna be and how profitable you're gonna be as a trader. So trading logbooks or diaries, obviously, for making sure that you're updating your and refreshing your journal with new trades, how the trades played out, what you did wrong, what you did right, what we can learn to take away from each individual scenario to actually craft our plan even better, to make the to basically increase the profitability, essentially. And also there's calculators out there, such as lot size calculators and other calculators, to actually manage the trading setup. Before you actually get into the setup, you can input your risk, the amount of risk you want to risk in percentage, and then it will give you your exact risk calculator. And yeah, it's all really just about preparation and keeping in tune with exactly what you're doing, where your investments are lying, and how you're actually improving as you go along. So the fourth and final tool is the time zone converter. Now this is quite often overlooked, but it's quite a useful tool to actually keep on your PC or on your phone, and you can actually understand the market, understand the different areas, because essentially it's foreign exchange, it's foreign currencies that we're going to be trading. So when you understand the different data, announcements, releases, etc., you can then understand when the market's going to be opening in a certain session, for example, and then you can actually trade upon what's going to be happening in that certain session, and then you'll know exactly when to be at your computer, or when to be preparing to actually get into a certain position, into a certain trade. So essentially it maximizes the opportunities for profits, and yeah, as I say, getting behind your computer at certain times when when need to and when necessary, depending on the announcement. So that's it for this video. Be sure to stay tuned for more videos to come, and trade safe.